We just came up into the sky at the end of the last stream. And we came into this building, and we have not explored it. So I'm gonna go upstairs first. This looks like a little library, maybe? Leather-bound journals are lined up in neat rows. A closer look reveals that they chronicle the exploits of the 1st to the 10th generations of the Holy Order of the Almighty. A closer look reveals that they chronicle the exploits of the 11th to the 20th generations of the Holy Order of the Almighty. The 31st generation, okay. And then this one? The 21st to the 30th, okay. The Order, who counted among their numbers the greatest of all heroes, fought alongside the Almighty against the Demon King. Perhaps our Lord and Master bestowed upon us the refuge of these floating shrines because he anticipated the fate that lay ahead. I would dearly love to know the truth, but we have more immediate concerns. Should the power of the sacred stones wane further, we too may meet with calamity and fall from the sky. 'Tis sad indeed to reflect on how the power with which the Almighty imbued the stones has dwindled over the years, and the memories of our ancestors have grown dim. My tribe's destiny is to perform the ritual that will restore the Almighty. I have something important to give you. This is a sacred gown. It must be worn by the dancer who performs the ritual of restoration. Marissa is presented with the beautiful shimmering gown. Oh. The vestal vestment was worn by my ancestors from a thread imbued with sacred prism dew. Only the dancer who will perform the ritual may don it. See that it is treated with the reverence that it deserves. Can we put it on this thing? No? I guess no. It must be just under special items, maybe then? Oh no, wait. The vestment of virtue is right here, but it's not as good as any of the things I actually have on, which is kind of sad.
Oh.
That reminds me, if we need a Torben player, that means we also need a dancer. No, Aisha is the dancer. Aisha fills that role. The stones that hold the shrines aloft are impressive indeed. Their powers are intermingled in ways mere mortals cannot fathom. The strength of one enhances the strength of all. Were all 4 shrines still skyborn, their full power would be revealed, and lo, 'twould be a sight indeed to behold. But sadly, only one other now remains aloft. As things stand, we cannot expect their 2 remaining stones to do more than keep us aloft. Can Maribel be the dancer? Not for that purpose, but there is a dancer class, I think.
Oh.
Hark, can you hear it? Can you hear the silent music of the sacred stones as their powers intertwine and commingle? As light has shadow, so too does sound have silence, and the deep, rich silence that reigns here is the echo of life itself, a life embodied by the 4 great dragons who watch over this place. Just imagine if the power of all 4 shrines were revived at long last. But you seem perplexed, friends. I pray that my words have not sown confusion into your minds. The stone emits a gentle glow. I guess there's a bunch of stones emitting glows here. Okay. Hi, 7-String Army! I'm doing okay, how are you? I guess I should be able to walk on this? And I guess go to the other side. Beyond lies the altar of departure. Go forth to the mark of the Almighty. Okay. Oh no, I hope you feel better. I'm sorry. Turquoise tablet pedestal. Chat, I don't think we have what we need here. Okay, so let's, can I actually go to the island on that side? What location is that? We gotta go to the new island, I guess. Maybe I'm here too early or something, because there were like multiple places I was able to go. Oh, what am I doing? All the mountains are blocking me on this island. I can't even get on here. The fuck? Hello? Here we go. Okay. Maybe? Is this right? Okay. Okay, I guess we'll go this way first.
Thanks.
Well, what do you think? I bet you've never seen a tower quite like this before, have you? It's been here since ancient times, you know. You can feel the history just looking at it. Unfortunately, the downside of it being so old is that no one's allowed inside. I can't help but wonder what it's like in there. What's that? You want to go inside the tower? Well, I'm sorry, but that's just not allowed. What do you mean there just didn't used to be a tower here? Ventus Tower has stood in this spot for as long as anyone can remember. It's not my problem you're so dopey you've never managed to spot it before. Okay. I was... I feel like I'm being lied to. But maybe he just doesn't know. Or maybe we changed something in the past. Or maybe it's been so many generations that it has been standing for a long time, but maybe not when we were here in the past. I don't know. So in the game, Sakuya, we're kind of bouncing back and forth between the past and the present. And I think that the past technically is like, what did we say yesterday? 8 generations ago? So there's been a lot of years in between. I don't know if I should go left first, maybe? That's so cruel. I feel like there should have been an item there. Okay. Should be able to go through here now. Aeolus Vale. Ooh. Welcome to Aeolus Vale, home of the Cirrus, the fantastic flying tribe of old. Sadly, we can't fly anymore. There, I think I've got my breath back now. I suppose you think all that stuff about us zipping through the skies in the olden days is just a lot of nonsense, don't you? No. Blimey, I didn't expect seasoned travelers like you to be so gullible. But then I suppose it is quite romantic to believe in things like that. I assumed that it would be, but I could be wrong. Just imagine if you could fly. What would the world look like from up there? I'd love to try it just once. Dear Almighty, please let me save up enough money to buy my own boomerang.
Oh.
As long as you do not neglect to visit his places of worship, the Almighty shall never forsake you, dear travelers. Should you wish to delve deeper into spiritual matters, might I recommend a visit to the sanctum north of here?
Ah.
Well, I remember that one, because that's where we went with, like, the wind and the stone. But I don't remember one being to the south. Like, where we came from. Alright, let's go up here. This one must be a long time ago, though, because they're saying that the people with the wings of the Cirrus never existed, but they did, you know? No one's seen hide nor hair of the mayor for a long old while. Maybe she's ill. I hope it's something serious. Watcher, visitors, are ya? Well, this house here belongs to the boss. She's the leader of the Cirrus, and don't you forget it. Of course, there ain't no question of you being allowed in, so don't even ask, alright? Okay. Huh. I must say, I heartily disapprove of this latest craze for boomerangs among the local youth. Why, one must watch one's head every time one leaves the house. Okay. of this. Oh, kitty cat.
Huh?
You got some guts throwing your boomerang towards the river like that. I mean, what if you messed it up? I'd go in the water and get washed away. What? Are you saying you're too chicken to do it yourself? I'm not chicken, it's just that this boomerang's brand new and I don't want to lose it. Oh, come on. How are you ever going to get good if you don't challenge yourself? Go on, give it a go. Okay, here I go. I don't like this. I don't like it at all. Curious why we only see one area in the past. Why can't we have a boat or something? We gotta discover the new lands for trading routes. Yeah, it's true. They just restrict you to like the one teleport spot at a time. Oh, nice, Mike. My parents bought this boomerang for me as a special present. It's my favorite thing in the whole wide world. I could never throw it though. What if I didn't come back? I really am no good at this. I mean, I've hit so many people, but if I give up, how am I ever going to get better? Also, chat, okay, hold on a second. My brain is having a thought right now and I need to say it out loud because I'm having a sticky brain second. Okay. So today when I went to my orthodontist's office, she came in the room, right? And she was like, oh my god, I can't believe you're 34. And I was like, oh my god, don't remind me. And then like, she kind of got awkwardly, she awkwardly paused for a second and then she like, came to do the job. And in my head, I'm like, what does she mean by she can't believe I'm 34? Like, was she trying to say, like, that I looked young for my age? Or was she just like, oh my god, it's been so long since I saw you? Because I had just come off of saying, oh my god, I haven't seen you in so long. And now I'm like, oh shit, was she complimenting me? And I like, I was like, oh, don't remind me. I don't know. She's always been so nice, and like I feel like I'm so bad at reading people. Yeah, I saw her for 4 years every like month. Of course I remembered her. Of course I did. But not thinking about it, I'm like, did I misread that? Like I thought she was just saying that she couldn't believe how long it was since she saw me last. Like that I'm actually 34 now. It's been so long. I hope I didn't like misread that. Anyway, I had to say it out loud because I was like getting confused. It could be both, who knows? But I probably should have said thank you then. But I mean, better probably did that I didn't assume it was a compliment, right? Anyway, why are boys always copying each other? I just don't understand it. I've got no time for people who can't think of themselves. Okay, I guess we'll go this way. I wish.
All right.
Hey there, I know a fellow traveler when I see one. Have you been to the Sanctum yet? I went on the way here. It's pretty amazing, I've got to say. Especially the statue. What do they call it again? Delilah? Fiona? No, I can't remember. I think it'd be better to go back for another visit, but enough about me. That's an item shop, okay. Shoot, well... I mean, I'm actually happy that I didn't say, oh, thank you! But, like, I also feel bad that I was like, oh god, don't remind me. Air, have you heard about this stone that they use to have ear? Like here. Ear. Have you heard about this stone they used to have ear in town, what could make people fly? I ain't sure if it's true or not, but if it is, I'd love to get me hands on it. There we go. It's a piggy. Hello? Okay. Looking to buy a boomerang, are you? The weapon shop should be able to help you out. I wish I could afford to buy one.
Oh.
Porcus? Hey, Porcus! I know you got my boomerang, Porcus. Come on, boy. Good, Porcus. Where are you? Weird. They really like boomerangs here. Okay, I think that this vendor is the same because I have this stuff already. Oh, this one's locked. And so is that one. I probably already have whatever I could possibly need from here. I saw a really sad video about pigs today on Twitter. It's one of the reasons why, like, I need to stay off of Twitter. My boy hasn't done a jot of homework since I bought him that blasted boomerang. Honestly, as soon as he gets home, I'm taking it off of him. Many people believe that we Xeris were once capable of flight, and I for one do not consider that belief to be misplaced. I believe the tribe evolved in order to live on the ground. After all, why did the Almighty give us feet if not for walking with? Fair, I guess. I don't know, Janitor, but it had to do with, like, electrocution. Is that the video you're... I think they were... I know. Is that the... Yeah. Oh. It's been a long, old while now since you've seen the mayor. I've heard the rumors, but... No, I shouldn't go spreading gossip. Forget I said anything. Where is the mayor? I don't know if I think I should go up. I think the down is, a shortcut back. Yeah, it was a horrendous video. I wish I never saw it. Oh god, no, I did not click the comments. I scrolled away so fast. The breeze in this valley works wonders for my flower beds and my vegetable patch too. I know it's a bit silly, but I like to express my gratitude to the wind every now and again. If it's a sanctum you're looking for, it's to the north. Ventus Tower is the other way, off to the southeast. You can see them both from here on a nice clear day like today. I kinda like the thought that it's a view that hasn't changed in who knows how many years. Maybe I just go to the north?
Oh.
Welcome to the Sanctum of the Xeris. Be sure to pay your respects to Fidelia before you leave. What's that? Who's Fidelia? Oh, that's what we call the statue of the Great Spirit that we have here. Why would we say who's Fidelia? Well, we knew of Fidelia when we came here. Why would we forget that? Oh no, Mike, it's the worst when you leave your phone at home. I've come here to pray for my family's continued health and happiness. I've heard that the Sanctum is the best place to be if you want to make sure your prayers are answered. Dear Almighty, I've got a confession to make. I came to the Sanctum to try and steal the sacred stone, and I would have pinched it and all, except it wasn't there. Where could the blasted thing be? Please tell me where it is. I've heard it'll lead you to heaven itself if you take it to some shrine way over to the east. We'll save it and then we'll explore the rest. See what else is around here. Street sharks? I don't think I've heard of that before. Street sharks.
Now.
This place isn't bad, but I'm sure there are plenty of other shrines that would put this one to shame. This door leads to the living quarters of the residents of the Sanctum. If you'd like to go and pay your respects to Fidelia, please take the stairs. Maybe I should speak to the residents first.
Oh.
Yes, that's it. Oh, here on a visit, are you? Well, you've arrived just in time to hear all about my great discovery. Now then, what was it again? Oh, bother, I got so worked up about it, I've gone and forgotten what it was.
Oh.
According to what I've been able to glean from the ancient text, some form of flying stone was once kept here in the Sanctum. I can't tell if the stone itself were able to fly, but I believe it was part of the divine shrine, the floating haven, which fell from the sky when the Almighty and the Demon King did battle. They say that the shrine broke into 4 pieces, one of which is located in a land far to the east. Should this, the Vale, our home, fall prey to the darkness and despair, go and offer thy prayers before the Ventus altar. That's what it says in this book. It was written by Fidelia herself, apparently. The only problem is that we've got no idea where this Ventus altar is. I hope darkness and despair don't strike anytime soon. Confessions of a Metal Detector. I've been on my quest to find the Castle of the Metal Collecting King for years now, and my own collection stands at 4. For a time, I traveled alongside a curious tribe known as the Roamers, who love music and dance. They're on a quest to revive the Almighty and are searching for a sacred altar. I related to this tribe deeply. After all, they too are traveling the world in search of something incredible. I pray that they will succeed in their quest, and that I will succeed in mine. Alright, dear reader, I'm a notorious thief by the name of Little Ronnie, part of a noble line of robbers and thugs going all the way back to legendary ancestor Big Ronnie. Nearly there, just one more push and I reckon I'll have cracked the code and deciphered Big Ronnie's letter. After all the time I've spent tracking it down and trying to read it, it feels a bit sad to be so close to the end. Oh well, that's life, I suppose.
Oh.
The Blue Shark Gummy Worm variant? There's a blue shark gummy worm? This is a place of research and contemplation. Please try to keep the noise to a minimum. I'll just loot the house. No problem. Agility ring and seed of resilience.
Oh.
You must be tired after your journey. Would you like to rest? Oh, I actually wasn't. Oh, shoot. It's okay. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Okay.
Ah.
Hello there. Your visitor's here, aren't you? Tell me, have you been to see Fidelia yet? No. Then you should stop dithering and go and pay your respects right away. Even those in the service of the higher powers must eat from time to time. After all, it's hard to be a loyal disciple on an empty stomach. Okay, I think we're good to go talk to Fidelia, the statue now. Okay, this is the dead end. I got my jar, and then I guess we'll go this way. Got another jar. And we can go in here.
I beg your pardon?
This room has a rather unusual design. Do you see the button over there? It makes the floor spin around. You'll need to press it if you want to pass through here. But do I want to go down? I don't know if I'll be able to get back. Was this just the room I was in before? I'm so confused. It is the same place. Yeah, now we're in the present instead of in the past. LOL, quick man.
Oh.
The path one must follow to reach Fidelia is terribly convoluted. I suppose whoever designed this place made it like that on purpose to keep her safe, you know? Oh, here's a tablet. Hi, left-handed. How are you? Is that the same place you said? Sorry. Yeah, this is the maze. This is the place. It was a little hard to get through. This door will only open for those whose veins flow the blood of the Cirrus. Would you like me to open it for you?
No.
Very well, one moment. The door will close when you're on the other side. Please go ahead. Oh my god, yeah, that would... They do have urns. Oh my god. Insane. There's a very strange room beyond those columns. I just can't think why anyone would want to build something like that. But then again, there's a lot that I don't understand about this. The door is fast shut. Okay. Up, up, up. Do. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh.
Fidelia has gazed upon the Cirrus from atop the sanctum since time immemorial. She watches over the winds which blow through Aeolus Vale and ensures that they never cease. You wish to know how the statue came to be given her name? Then I will tell you. Long, long ago, back in the days when we Cirrus were able to fly, a great evil descended upon Aeolus Vale, driving its inhabitants to the brink of despair. Fortunately, a savior was sent to us, a young girl who, along with her 5 heroic friends, wrested the veil from the clutches of darkness. Her name was Fidelia, and it was decided that the statue would be given her name that her deeds might never be forgotten. Alas, nothing is known of her 5 companions. The story is very old, and we cannot possibly know how much of it is true, but it is one of which I am very fond. Forgive me, something about you made me recall the old tale. May Fidelia watch over you always. It's a very lifelike carving of a kindly-looking spirit gazing munificently over Aeolus Vale. Okay, like, is this tablet gonna be enough to send us somewhere? I feel like we didn't even accomplish anything in this place. Hopefully this is the last piece we need. Alright, I guess we're going somewhere. Sorry, I also killed 30 metal slimes. Is that a trophy? Never heard fast shut before. Oh, really? I've heard it a couple times. It's very fun, Left-handed. It's very fun. I highly recommend it. Out of all the Dragon Quest games I've played so far, it's definitely been my favorite, I think. Aside from the Dragon Quest Builders games, I really like those a lot. But in regards to mainline titles, I think this is my favorite. That might be an unpopular opinion, but I haven't made my way through all of them yet. I'm still working through. Oh, is it? Oh, I didn't even realize. Buccanham Palace?
Huh.
Welcome to Buccanham. They call this the floating city. I suppose it's obvious enough why. You're free to enter, but I must warn you, this place is cursed. What's more, it's a full moon tonight, so I don't really think you should stay. I'd be on my way as soon as possible if I were you. That doesn't seem very welcoming at all. Oh, wait. LOL. Alex. Is this better than Dragon Quest VII Reimagined? None of this would have happened if we soldiers had a little more backbone. We got far too used to depending on Shark Eye and his crew to keep us safe, if you ask me. I mean, he might be the most powerful pirate of all time, but all that meant was that he got lazy and neglected our training. My mommy had a baby the other day, isn't that great? I haven't seen it yet, though. Actually, my mommy and daddy have locked the bedroom door and won't let me go and say hello or anything. They told me to go hide in the church, but I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. It's all very confusing. The armor seller's wife gave birth 2 nights ago, and tonight there's to be a full moon. There's nothing for it but to hope and pray for the best. But even my most heartfelt prayers do nothing to assuage their fears. You're visitors, I suppose. Why in the world would you come to Buccanham today of all days? It's not really my place to say, but if I were you, I'd hightail it out of here at the double. If you'd stick around, you'll see some sights you'll never be able to unsee. I guess I'll save it. There was another staircase to go up, but I feel like I should finish this floor before I ascend, you know? So... okay... Prepare to be plunged into abject misery. Prepare to be consumed by dread. Nothing pleases my master more than the sight of humans in the throes of suffering. Well, that's not good. That can't be a good sign at all. I'm gonna assume we're gonna be in trouble soon. What do you want? Come to tell us this is all our fault, have you? Sorry, I didn't mean to jump down your throat like that. It's just, I hate feeling like everyone's blaming us when there was nothing we could have done. My wife still hasn't gotten over it, you know. It's been 2 years now since our son was born, and she still dreams about him every night.
Oh.
Tommy, darling, wait for Mummy. Please, Tommy. No, Tommy, there are monsters there. It's too dangerous. Please, darling, come back to Mummy.
Oh.
I often wonder if perhaps this is a trial that's been set for us by the Almighty, but then I think of the unutterable cruelty of it all, and I simply cannot believe he would do such a thing. Oh, how I hope he's receiving all of our prayers. Wait a minute. Did they say the baby was born 2 years ago? But they said my mummy had a baby the other day. Is that not their mummy? Young children are put in the care of the church and newborn babies are hidden behind closed doors. Something is awry in this kingdom, but what could be behind it? Maybe she's talking about like that little boy? I'm very confused. That was probably me misunderstanding something. I just don't know. The door is locked tight. Okay, this seems to be a theme in this town. All of the doors are locked. Back.
What was that? Verily, we must investigate.
Of course.
My baby! My dear baby! You know who I am, don't you, darling? It's me, your mother.
Oh, are the babies turning into monsters?
Alma! Are you alright?
That must be what's going
Please,
on
dear,
here.
You have to listen to me. I'm sorry, but the child doesn't know who we are.
I know. Of course I know, but it's our baby. Our little one. I can't just give up.
Hey, Chucky, how are you? LOL, detonator.
Why? Why? Why did this have to happen to us?
Damn, okay. Maybe all the babies are becoming monsters?
It seems we were too late.
Your Majesty, I can...
Harry, soldier, it's quite clear what happened here. You did commendably.
Damn. That's okay, Chucky. Lurking is encouraged if that's how you prefer to watch the stream. Nothing wrong with that.
Can you really be visitors? Not many have the daring do to cross the dark sea to our humble kingdom. I would very much like to pick your brains. Come and see me in the palace when you have a moment, would you?
Sure.
And do not despair, I beseech you. You must stay strong for your child. They will need a home to return to one day. Will they not?
That's true. I'm liking it a lot, Chucky. I think out of the mainline titles I've tried so far, it's my favorite. I really like it. Have you gotten to check it out? Oh, dear. We still have a child who needs us. Oh, you should definitely check it out. It's really fun. The lighthouse here in Buccanham Palace is lit using the guiding light, which we take from the mighty beacon on the cape to the north. Of course, now that the beacon has been plunged into impenetrable darkness, there's no question of anyone going there to fetch it. After all, it's not just the darkness that's the problem. They say it's crawling with monsters as well. The king's bedroom's upstairs. There are some rooms up there for special guests as well. Unfortunately, one of those guests is feeling unwell at the moment, so I'm afraid I can't allow you up there. Oh. The palace lighthouse is through this way, but it's off limits at the moment. Ever since the guiding light up in the beacon on the cape there went out, we've had nothing to light it with. Okay, I guess I'll go down the stairs. My pleasure! My pleasure. I hope you love it. SK, like, on my door? No, I think it's straight. You're not local, are you? Have you come from far away? Yeah, I think it might be the camera angle. It's straight, though. See, it's in line on the... Wait a minute. Wait! Daddy, did you just buy merch? Or was that... Did somebody take your name? Your identity? Whoever purchased merch, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Oh, Alex was trying to distract me so you could put that through. I see. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. You're not local, are you? Have you come from far away? Good, then you won't have heard the tale of our most amazing local legend. Captain Sharkeye was the greatest and most handsome pirate who ever sailed the seas. He was a good friend of King Buckingham's and a real hero to boot. He killed so many sea monsters that he angered the Demon King himself, and when the Demon King came after him, he acted with selflessness and bravery on a scale never seen before. Rather than let the people of Buckingham suffer, he sailed far out to sea to meet his nemesis where he couldn't hurt anyone else. Without him, we wouldn't be here. Okay. The teamwork, I love that. But really, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Guess we'll talk to the king.
Greetings, travelers. You must forgive me if I startled you earlier.
I mean, not
Please
really.
allow me to welcome you to our kingdom.
Wouldn't say that.
I am King Buccanham. And what might you be called?
We introduced ourselves, okay?
You know, I have a feeling that this chance encounter may well save my kingdom. Give me a moment and I'll explain.
Go on.
It all started 5 years ago. Since then, every child born here in Buccanham has been cursed. On the night of their first full moon, they take the form of a terrifying monster before disappearing into the darkness. Could you imagine anything more horrific? We know who is behind it, of course. The same fiend who sealed away island after island as he sought to rule the world. The Demon King. We did our damnedest to fight back, you know. We even joined forces with a ferocious crew of a ship named the Sea Dragon. But he was too powerful. The Sea Dragon was locked in an ocean of ice, and our kingdom was plunged into unending darkness.
Shit.
Without our pirate friends, we have no warriors capable of fighting the evil we face. I had started to fear that Buccanham's days were numbered. And then, you arrived. Now clearly, you are no ordinary band of travelers. You made it to our accursed shores after all. And so, I must ask this of you. Will you help us lift this terrible curse and liberate our kingdom?
Sure, I'll try.
Thank you, my dear friends. And I assure you that as soon as the light of liberty returns to this place, you shall be handsomely rewarded. But now the hour grows late. We shall make a plan on the morrow. Now the inn does not open when the moon is full, I am afraid, but you will find beds on the 3rd level of the palace. Till the morning, then.
Till the morning, I guess. Yeah, I do wish that they had a couple different character models, I'm not gonna lie. Because I feel like a lot of them are repeated. Also, I didn't realize that Paladin was max here. Gotta change that. There we go. I do like the voice acting. I do like it. They want to go see Davy Jones' locker. Oh god. Ta-ta!
Oh,
This place is dark enough as it is. We shall be venturing out at night. It will be dangerous, of that there can be no doubt. You may find it difficult to sleep tonight, but I would urge you to get as much rest as possible. King Buckingham hardly ever talks about the suffering he's endured. People seem to forget that he lost his wife when the monsters attacked the city all those years ago. He was clearly desperate for his old friend not to go through the same heartache. That's why he made Captain Sharkeye, leaving Lady and Nace here in his care when he headed off for his final showdown. Oh, now they're out of the way here. I don't know why my earbuds turned off again. Okay, this is starting to be annoying. Why, earbuds? Why? So random. It's trying to tell me I need to take a break from gaming, which is rude. Don't tell me what to do. Why is... There we go. Pirate's hats. And captain's coat. Well, I don't think they're better than what I'm wearing. Lady Annace is a very important person indeed. Captain Sharkeye requested that the king himself personally ensure her safety. She is feeling unwell at the moment, however, and is resting in bed. I would be grateful if you would refrain from making any noise. Consternation. It is popular, yeah. You're here already. I'm afraid I haven't quite finished making your beds just yet. I won't be long though. Maybe you could enjoy the view of the balcony while you wait? The balcony. Sometimes I stand here, the jet black ocean stretching out before me, and I think back to happier times. I was once Buckingham's official minstrel. I lived here in the palace and accompanied His Majesty on all important state visits. My fondest memories are of the trip that we took aboard the Sea Dragon. I can remember it as though it were yesterday. The sharp scent of the brine, the sound of the waves lapping against the hull.
Captain Sharkeye! What's the matter with ye, Tar? You're flapping like a sail in a summer squall. Ah, Aye, well, we've a visitor aboard, Captain. Same high and mighty old dog as last time.
I was wondering when he'd show his face. Continue making ready to sail, Tar. This shan't take but a moment.
Aye, aye, Captain Sharkeye. Welcome aboard, landlubber.
Tain't often we see one of you well-to-do Buccanham types down here by the harbour side.
You know very well why we are here, Sharkeye. Goodness knows I would not have come for any other reason. Now, will I be returning to the king with the good news he so desires? Or will you be disappointing him yet again?
Ha ha! You needn't have bothered coming all this way. The Sea Dragon's course has already been set. Weigh anchor, lads! We're heading north! Buckingham Palace, ahoy!
Aye, aye, Captain.
Yeah, I like his design as well.
Didn't ye hear me, your importantness? We sail for Buckingham. Now, step into my cabin and let's toast an alliance well made.
Captain Sharkeye, thank you. The king will be most pleased.
Can it be 2 years since Captain Sharkeye agreed to head the royal fleet? What he and his crew have achieved is truly remarkable. Alas, no matter how many monsters the crew of the Sea Dragon defeat, they seem to come back in ever greater numbers.
Yes. I rather fear our successes have drawn unwanted attention from the forces of evil. Perhaps this was to be expected. And rumor has it that the reckless devil intends to deliberately draw the master of all monsters to a distant corner of the ocean and finish this once and for all.
But Your Majesty, that is unspeakably dangerous. Captain Sharkeye may be a mighty pirate, but he cannot hope to go toe-to-toe with the Demon King. Especially not now. Why, it was only last night that Lady Anais announced she was with child.
I share your concerns, believe me. Alas, he's not a man whose mind can be changed.
Yaha! Ye know me better than my own dear mother, Your Majesty.
Oh. Pals.
And you understand the situation as well as I do. If naught is done, 'tis only a matter of time before your kingdom gets gobbled up by the darkness. There's no altering my course now. 'Tis set, and that's the end of it. If we don't make a stand, there'll be no future for any of us.
It seems we cannot change your mind. Well then, on behalf of myself and my subjects, let me express my utmost gratitude to you.
Ah, you silver-tongued devil, ye! I can see why they made ye captain of this fair realm. Now listen! We're having ourselves a little shindig on the Sea Dragon this evening to celebrate Anais' news. Be there? Or I'll kill all the lot of ye.
I must say, I'm glad you, convinced my finest minstrel to play. Now listen, Sharkeye. If I cannot persuade you to reconsider, I will give you my blessing to set sail tonight. But only on one condition.
What's that?
Anais must remain here in Buccanham. Promise me that, or I shall scupper the Sea Dragon, you stubborn old dog.
'Tis only now, after many years of marriage, that my beloved has found herself with child. I do believe the Almighty may be steering your hand, old friend. And who am I to deny the will of the great cabin in the sky? I'll do as ye ask. Take care of her, ye hear? And of me little one.
He's gonna leave? He's gonna leave them?
It would appear that the rain has put an end to the festivities. The king's men are ready to escort you to the palace, Lady Anais.
Please, give me a moment. I wish to feel the waves just a little longer.
She has not realized that the pirate guy is gonna leave her
To
behind.
remember this place,
She does not know.
our home.
People say that you were once the queen of a foreign land, my lady. And I am inclined to believe them. But why would you forego your royal birthright for a life on the high seas with Captain Sharkeye?
Oh, I sensed in him a higher purpose, beyond material wealth or mere glory. He wishes only to make the oceans a safer place, for everyone. Perhaps you and your fellow retainers feel something similar about King Buccanham.
Anais! What are you doing up there, girl?
The king awaits you, Lady Anais. Please do not cause His Majesty any undue worry.
This accursed rain will chill ye to the bone. Get over here. See if I can't offer ye a little shelter.
My darling, let us not say goodbye. Instead, let us make a promise. Let us make a vow that once the child is born, you and I will take to the waves once again.
Of course we will, me lassie. Our little one will be raised right here on the decks of the Sea Dragon.
Okay.
After all, 'twas the ocean that brought us together. And 'tis the ocean that'll bring me right back to you, my love. And before ye know it.
Until this kingdom of ours is released from the darkness which engulfs it, until peace is restored, I shall make do with my memories. Sharkeye, is that you? You are not Sharkeye. Lady Anais! Lady Anais, please, you must not try to get up. I'm sorry, I must have been dreaming of happier times, and I must say I'm feeling better than I have for a long time. Perhaps it's our visitors who have lifted my spirits. I'd be grateful if you could visit me again should the opportunity arise. It pleases me greatly to hear tales of your travels. Come now, Lady Anais, lie down, rest. Yes, very well. Good night, my friends. Please do come and visit me again. I must apologize. Lady Anais has not yet recovered from her illness. Sometimes she runs a high fever and suffers the most terrible nightmares. I would kindly ask that you let her get some rest now. Goodness knows she needs it. Okay.
I say.
Good morning. I trust my royal bedchamber was to your liking?
Ah,
That is good to hear. Sharkeye did not take to it quite so readily as I recall. Fit only for the lily-liveredest of all the livy-livered landlubbers in creation was the phrase I believe he used. But I mustn't get caught up in my reminiscences. I need to tell you more about how he planned to save the kingdom. According to this man's investigations, our predicament came about as a result of the mighty lighthouse known as the Beacon falling to the darkness. That would perhaps explain why all the children who turned into monsters were observed scuttling off towards it. But until now, it's been impossible to enter the lighthouse and investigate further due to the all-obscuring darkness that fills it, a darkness caused by a black flame. However, our learned friend here thinks that may be a way to penetrate the darkness.
Indeed.
Would you be so good as to explain your method? Yes, of course. As you may be aware, a tribe of dwarves dwells here in the kingdom of Buccanham. They live in a cave far to the east of this palace. The cave receives almost no sunlight, so instead the dwarves illuminate their home with a substance known as glow moss, which grows there in abundance. My idea is to cover the feet of a child who's been transformed into a monster with glow moss. Doing so should enable us to follow them through the darkness. If my theory is correct, once the moss has been applied, it should be a simple matter of following the glowing footsteps into the beacon and wherever they may lead after that. If we do not wish any more of our little ones to suffer, we must act quickly. Once a child has become a beast, they tend to return to Buckingham for only the first few nights. After that, they presumably lose all sense of humanity and we never see them again. We must acquire some glow moss and apply it to the monster's feet before that can happen. My apologies. I'm sure it's rather a lot to take in. Would you like me to run you through that again? No. Then I believe my work here is done, Your Majesty. So to summarize our friend's rather long-winded explanation, we need some glow moss. In less complicated times, this would be a simple matter of sending an official request from myself to the leader of the dwarves, otherwise known as the foreman. Alas, these are anything but normal times. The current foreman is no great admirer of mine, and I fear an appeal from myself or any of my subjects would fall on deaf ears. This is where you come in. You are strangers in this land. The foreman would have no reason not to grant you an audience. Would you be so good as to go to the end of the dwarves and fetch some glow moss? It's for the sake of all Buccanham. Buckingham. You'll understand. Cross the mountains north of here, then make your way briefly south, and you should happen upon their cave. I wish you the very best of luck. Buckingham is counting on you. Okay. We'll go this way. No, I haven't had a chance to review the Raycon ones yet to just see what people are saying about them at all. Like, these ones are working, it's just that they just disconnect sometimes for some reason, which I don't understand why. But everything else about them is perfect. But, I definitely will keep the Raycon ones in mind for the future in case. It's just, yeah, it's just so strange. Like, it happens so randomly. Like, I'd only had them on for 40 minutes there, and they disconnected. But yesterday, I swear I went for much longer than that, and they were totally fine. It's just really, really random. Bluetooth is kind of, like, unreliable at times, depending on the device. But it never happened with my G-Fits until the right one just stopped working. So it's just so weird. You blame the relay? I don't think it's that. Because, like I said, the left side of the Logitech G-Fits never disconnected like that. The left side was fine. It's pitch black inside and impossible to see what's going on. Guess we'll go this way. It is weird, yeah. Let's do this, and then I guess we'll go here. That's fair. That is fair. Humans! Where are they running to? Goodbye. Listen, this is the home of the dwarves, and we don't have any dealings with humans. Not since Queen Bee was killed on your lot's watch. There's no question of me letting you through, so just leave, will you? No one wants you here. Damn. They really won't let me in.
Hey, up!
The foreman lives in this cave, and if you think I'm going to let some filthy humans go running amok in this house, you've got another thing coming. Oh, stop making such a fuss. Let them in. Alright. These caves may have been turned upside down by marauding monsters, but that doesn't mean we can't keep our treasures safe. They're not getting anywhere near them, and neither are your stupid humans, so forget it. Oh. I kind of wanted the fragment down there, but okay. Excuse me. I should have known all that racket meant that there were humans around. I suppose you have a good reason for coming here to disturb us. King Buccanham sent you to get something for him because he thinks I can't stand him? Ha! I don't know where the bumbling old fools got that idea from. I don't find him any more irritating than your average human, really. And I can hardly blame him for what happened to my bee. I miss her, of course. I miss her terribly. I loved her an awful lot. We all did. She just seemed to brighten up the room. There wasn't a dwarf among us who wouldn't have jumped off a bridge for her. I don't hate Buckingham for not having the wherewithal to keep her safe, but I'm not inclined to be friends with him either, or any other human for that matter. What does he want from me anyway? I heard that Shark Eye had come a cropper, but I didn't realize things had got this bad. Well, if it's a glow moss you're after, you can find some deeper inside the cave. You'll have trouble getting a hold of any right now, though. The boss of the local monsters has taken a shine to this stuff, you see. He's been munching away down there for a while now. He probably won't take too kindly to being interrupted, but if you don't mind getting your head bitten off, be my guest. You'll find the glow moss growing on a wall near the water's edge down there. I'm guessing this guy still isn't going to let me through. No. Okay. I know we are wearing similar clothes. I want this guy's hat, though. Do you have any idea how weird you look? Rude. I've got no interest in what anyone from Buckingham's gotta say. Get out of my sight. What's that? You're not from Buckingham? As if it matters. You humans are all the same. Please don't come near me. Everyone knows what happens if you get too close to humans. We haven't forgotten Queen Bee, you know. I have nothing to say to you. Nothing! They are rude. They hate us. Truly.
Hey, up.
This path leads straight to the source of all of our lovely light. Unfortunately, some horrible monster's been munching away at it for days now. Listen, I don't know where that foreman's asked you to do, but if you're stupid enough to try and take that thing on, I'm not going to stop you. It is cute. We are in a maze. Oh. Also, I think I have, oh boy, a ton of these. Probably should use some. It's been a while. They do give a lot of them. And yeah, if you're new, I am pumping them all into the main character because people of my party keep leaving me and I don't know when it's gonna happen again, but it's very sad. I wasted a bunch of seeds on Kiefer and he's gone now. So, don't want that to happen ever again. Oh, whoops. I don't need to waste those, though. We'll hold on to that. I feel like I haven't really done much today, but thank you. Just trying to progress and check out some new places. There's no response. It's just a skeleton. LOL, detonator. You're leaving the party too! Oh, thanks. I think it's because I grinded. My first playthrough, I gave him every seed, then he left me, and now if I use seeds, this is the end of the game. Lesson learned. Lesson definitely learned. Single enemy. into an enemy. Scorches all enemies. Nice. Done. At least we actually did a fight there, and I got some more than like one vocation point. I can't get enough of this stuff.
What a stroke of luck it was finding this place.
Ew.
I was starting to worry I'd run out of taste for new treats.
Samuel, thank you very much for the 5 months. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Who the heck are you?
For interrupting the party.
Lord Nosferatu. They're humans from Buccanham, I'll bet.
Humans, eh? I thought something about you smelled off.
These people are so mean. I'm sorry to hear that, Typical. I unfortunately know how tough it is to lose a pet. My previous dog passed away last year. I'm really sorry. It's very, very, very sorry for your loss.
Though I must say, I didn't think there was anyone left in Buccanham capable of making it all the way down here. I'm impressed. To be honest, you don't look very tasty. But
That's
there's
rude.
only one way to find out for sure.
Well, unless I kill you first. Which I foresee. Let's try. Nothing good here. Unfortunate. Seamus, thank you very much for the 74 months. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
These numbers just keep getting bigger and bigger.
They really do. It's terrifying, but in the best way. Thank you so much. I feel like I probably should have actually... What's a lot of damage on an enemy? What? I want to hit all the enemies. I guess I can't. I missed that guy. Thank you very much, Seamus. I really, really appreciate it. Every time they try to attack. Okay. Heal. Is Aisha gonna die again? Hatta! I like when she says that. Huh. Keep missing that last one. I think we're having fun, yeah. I hope so. Constantly paralyzed, I hate that. Probably should just cast anything on her. It's probably actually better. Yeah, it has been very enjoyable. It's been fun. I think there's a demo out too if you wanted to give that a shot first, Seamus. But I think out of the mainline game remakes I've tried so far, this one is definitely my favorite. I don't know. We'll try this, I guess. Oh, cool. Okay. It's a single. seemed okay. Try the doppelganger thing. Single enemy. Whoa. Poisoning. Maybe poison? Oh, I think it said there was an X. Maybe that means the poison couldn't have actually taken effect on him. Nice! We did it! Slamphibians are defeated. They do.
Why? How?
Ta-ta.
Don't think for a second that beating me means a thing, humans. I was just the appetizer. You won't be making such light work of the main course, that's for certain.
You good, sir? Oh, guess not. Okay, we have the glow moss. He did say he was an appetizer, you're right. He did use those words. Okay, I think this does heal us. Excuse me, hiccups. Yeah, sometimes. I mean, it depends, but yeah, sometimes. There are some really yummy appetizers out there. So I guess we'll go back up. No, I don't think so. I don't think I know what that is. I want you to know there's a little bit of my bee in that glow moss that you've taken. She was the one who grew it, you see. She was absolutely dedicated to this stuff. Some people say that glow moss is the light of we dwarves' lives, but that's not true. She was. I want you to make those monsters pay for what they did to her. Do you understand? If you manage to do that, I'll happily hand over all of our most precious treasures. Does he mean the monsters, like the Buccanham monsters? I'm playing on Steam, Netstar. I am playing on Steam. I did not, Shatter. You despise wine? Oh, really? Sorry to hear that. I enjoy it quite a bit. It's one of my favorite things to drink, actually. Oh my god, my earbuds turned off again. What do you mean? I can't understand. Like, is it possible that it's my relay? It was working totally fine. Maybe I have to do a stream where I test out the one Logitech earbud, the one that works, and see if this happens. Your Majesty, please, do not do anything rash. They will surely be returning at any King Buccanham, they're back.
Oh!
Thank goodness, you could not have timed your arrival better. Another child has... Quickly, the glow moss! Okay, I rub the glow moss on the monster's feet. Oh, perfect. Now we can just follow the tracks, it seems. Are you alright? I hope that thing didn't hurt you. Either way, it looks like you did a great job of rubbing the glow moss on its feet. Thank goodness you made it back in time. Look at those footprints! Now we can find out where they've taken our dear little one. Come on, there's no time to waste. Not so fast, damn it. Do you mean to chase the creature back to its lair unarmed? And what will you do when you get there, We are none of us fighters, certainly not fighters skillful enough to take on the monsters on their home turf. Our friends here, on the other hand, much as it shames me to say it, I believe we must ask for their assistance once again. You've already done more than enough in gathering the glow moss, but might we seek your aid one more time? I shall inform you of what is required once you return to the throne room. I know that you must be exhausted, but I ask for your forbearance. Come, men, let us go. You can rest up back at the palace. Can't I just go fight them? I mean, find them, follow them, whatever, at this time? Shouldn't I, like, not be letting them wander away? Come on, guys!
Please allow me to thank you once again for your heroic actions. The footprints left behind by the glow moss should allow you to find your way into the beacon. If you can make it to the top and extinguish the sinister black flame that burns there, I believe our kingdom will be saved. In order to do so, my learned friend here informs me that you will require a substance known as Prism Dew. I will allow him to provide further details. I would no doubt lead you astray were I to attempt to do so. If you please, good sir.
Oh, yes. Legend has it that Prism Dew can be gathered in a place called Rainbow Cove. It shouldn't be too hard to get hold of some, provided you know where Rainbow Cove is, of course. Apparently it's on a tiny uninhabited island in the dead center of the world. That's what one of the preeminent authorities on the subject wrote anyway. He also wrote that it's filled to the brim with water so pure that it cleanses the heart and grants the deepest and purest of sleeps. This is all just hearsay, of course. No one's ever actually been there. Who knows? Maybe it's not even in this world. Maybe it's in...
I don't like this guy's voice. Not that the voice acting is bad, but his voice, like, it bothers me. There's something about it that I don't like.
Do you remember that holy water we used to put out the black...
It's like kind of nasally, maybe.
Do you think that's where it
maybe a little
come
bit.
From? You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Your Uncle Pike gave it to you, right?
Yes?
We need to go and ask your uncle where he got that water. I've got a funny feeling it'll turn out to be Rainbow Cove.
If you have even an inkling of where you might find Prism Dew, you must go there without delay.
You must go there without delay. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't like it.
All the books stated that the island was uninhabited. But might this now not be the case? Curious.
This is no time to ponder such trivialities. I humbly ask that you seek out this Prism Dew forthwith.
Forthwith.
Once it is in your possession, you are to follow the footprints into the beacon. Thank you, my friends. My kingdom is counting on you once again.
Huh, okay. Oh, so now we have to fetch some Prism Dew from Rainbow Cove. So I guess we have to go back through the teleporter and do all that. But I think these buildings might be open now.
Oh.
This is gonna give her a whip again. I'm not gonna equip it right now, but I do want it.
All right.
That's pretty. Okay. Let's see. At least this place is pretty small. There's a staircase here. Bye, Mike. Have a good one. It's nice to know that our little one is helping to solve the problems afflicting the kingdom. Now go, follow those footprints and find out what's happened. I didn't... Been having a hard time with the stairs lately. There's a downstairs. I keep hearing the scholars talking about this little uninhabited island. Apparently it's small but very beautiful, with one particularly pretty bay called Rainbow Cove. I bet there are people out there right now looking for it so they can make it their home. Oops. These monsters must get a kick out of human suffering. That's the only explanation. I mean, why would they kill Queen Bee and leave the king alive if not to make him suffer? So you just be careful out there, you hear? They're cruel creatures, every one of them. Heartless and evil. He does kind of... Yeah, I get the Smurf vibe. I do. He does seem like someone from that franchise. Can I move this? Huh. Wait, why can't I move the bookcase?
Oh.
You haven't seen that useless husband of mine anywhere, have you? With all his brawn, the least he could do is trying to help you with your heroic endeavors. I have no idea what help he'd be exactly, but still. Could he move the thing? What's that? You want to know more about the guiding light that's used in the beacon? Then you should ask the lighthouse keeper here in the castle. You didn't ask me about that? Oh, sorry. My hearing's not what it used to be. Maybe if I talk to the guy outside, he'll... How else would I move that? I tried to push it. Me old lady used to always be giving me grief for keeping all of the sorts of stuff and never chucking anything out. She thinks she's changed me, but what she didn't know is that the days I just eyed me rubbish where she can't see it. Pretty clever, eh? How do I get that thing? What the fuck?
Hey!
I just... Ah, finally. I just had to keep interacting with it. It was saying different stuff every time. Okay, a turquoise fragment. Why is a flock of crows called a murder of crows? I don't know, but I've always liked that term. I believe there was an ability in BioShock Infinite that was called Murder of Crows. You shot out a bunch of crows from your hand. I'm already old. It doesn't really matter what happens to me. It's the children I worry about. They shouldn't have to live like this. They really shouldn't.
Oh.
It must have taken real guts to rub the glow moss on that monster's feet like that. Your kind of bravery wouldn't be out of place on the sea dragon. This isn't the first time something like this has happened. Aeneas's unborn child simply disappeared from her womb, you know. Why is it the innocent who must suffer in this kingdom? That's sad, so she never had the baby. Oh my god. I already did this building, I think, right? So, did that. I think we can go. Gotta go back to the teleporter. And then we should be able to go find Pike, I guess. Do, do. Da, 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 bum, bum. Da, 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 da. Oh, wait, what? Here we go. I don't know. The water glitters and glistens beautifully in the sun, shining with all the colors of the rainbow. The empty bottle which held the holy water would be the perfect receptacle for some prison dew. Vial of prism dew. Okay. Wait, can I? Yeah. Okay. So now we want to go back to the shrine. We would like to go back to that place that we were at. God, remember which one were we at? Chad, I don't remember. Was it this blue one? Yeah. Do I 100% Twilight Princess next? Yes. Is that what you mean by TP? We are so far off of leveling any of these up. Okay, we will save it here. And I know it was a short one today, chat, but I do have to wrap up there for today.